Hey, welcome back, Astrodome. Sorry it's been a while since I've done one of these, but feel the need to keep it to only Clan War League raids, and we only get Clan War League every once a month, so I'm back with it, and we're going to just be going over some of these. Not all of them, but in our War Day 1, we've got two mildly concerning raids that I want to go over real quick. Both of them are against number 15. Neither of these got the 3-star. I'm not going to go over Guan's raid too much because it's Town Hall 9 versus Town Hall 9. Guan's a little bit rushed. He's not going to do that great against it anyway. I'll still touch on it, say what could have gone better and how you can do it better. But my main focus of this video will be on Logan. So let's go ahead and jump right into Guan's raid real quick. Pause the raid like we always do. It's not a time fail, he ran out of troops. This is actually a pretty good army, especially against this base. But you don't need the heal, and we don't really use too many hastes at Town Hall 9 against other Town Hall 9s. It's good against Town Hall 10s, get you in to destroy some of these buildings. But we'll go ahead, we'll watch this one at double just because I don't want to spend too much time on this. He does have almost maxed out air defenses, so this raid will get cut short, probably because of these, mostly. So, solid clan castle pull. Now, I watched this live, and I know that that's not all of the clan castle. There's also 3 loons in there. You don't know this yet. So, solid clan castle pull, fairly good kill. Not the greatest, just again because I know what else is in there, and it would have been yet better to use 3 hogs. So, going into the actual bulk of the raid, you're raiding pretty much right against this air sweeper's blind spot, which is good. But one thing that sucks about this guy's base layout is that the sweepers are touching each other essentially when it comes to their range. So overall, avoiding both is going to be pretty much impossible. So it would have been a little bit better to just raid flat wall against either this bottom side or top side. And because you already destroyed some of this bottom side, I would have recommended actually raiding top side. Also keeps you away from the queen. The less distractions you can deal with, the better. Or maybe even instead of using your heroes over here, use your heroes down here. That way then you can kill the queen and the rest of clan castle troops. Either way, like I said earlier though, heal spell, really not that useful. Your hastes should have been down first. If you haven't watched it, go watch my spell video. It's a little bit long. Look through the description, see where the haste spell is, skip to it, and really get to know a little bit about the haste. Later on I'm going to do individualized videos and go into each one a lot more in detail, but I feel like that one's a good way to just kind of show you what you're supposed to do with it. Rage spells, you got one that's a little bit early before a lot of these are going to get into it, especially with the sweepers. A lot of these are going to get pushed down and then kind of have troubles up in here. You've also got one of your hounds completely split off, so once this one dies, all of these are going to be at risk of high damage. Not the best, considering this one's not tanking for anything. This air defense isn't hitting anything else. Nothing else is at risk. This one should have been saved for just a little bit longer and then put in. I like that you're using 1 hound per air defense. I just don't like how early this one is, especially because this one's taken more damage than this one has, and it's tanking for no reason. So timing is going to be key when using your hounds and kind of dictating how much they actually tank. I think you had this one in the clan castle, so that's fine. Oh yeah, you had one up here as well. This one's actually doing good because it is tanking for a lot of this stuff over here, and this one's doing good because it's tanking for a lot of this stuff over here. But this one over here is just kind of doing nothing at this point. It would have been better to hold on just a second, whatever. But anyway, like I said, this isn't the raid that I really want to focus on. I just want to kind of touch on it. We're going to go ahead and back out of it. Not even going to finish this raid, because I want to really focus on Logan's raid with this guy. Alright, and the reason why I want to focus on Logan's raid with this is because he's a Town Hall 10, he's got a slammer, and he should be able to stomp this base, 0 questions asked. But he made a very crucial mistake of not watching the raid before him, and made such a bad mistake trying to pull this clan castle in a way that couldn't be pulled. Okay, pause that. We can see it is a troop fail. He's a Town Hall 10, so these are maxed loons. He's not going to get level 7. I don't know about hounds. Heroes, obviously not maxed. But look at how much time you are wasting trying to just kill this one. That's already 6 balloons down, and you just now destroyed that. You still haven't pulled anything, and you're 6 balloons down. 7, 8 balloons down. Still nothing being pulled. Still nothing being pulled. 8 loons in, nothing's been pulled. And then you just say, screw it, I'm just going in with the raid. But here's the thing that's bad about this, and I just talked about it with the last raid in this video, is that your hound is tanking for nothing. This one is tanking for absolutely 0 reason. It doesn't need to be in yet. No other loons are down, no other air troops are down, no spells are down except for the lightning spell, which you took out the 2 air defenses on the backside, so you're raiding this side. Very good strategy. But you're tanking for no reason, especially this guy too. Look at the range of this. It would barely be hitting this right now. Barely. Absolute bare minimum touching it right now. Also, why'd you place it all the way over here if the first defenses are going to be down in this area? Should have just placed it right here as close as you can so that it gets in there actually at a reasonable pace, right? You're kind of wasting your own time. You're making this guy tank longer than he needs to. He's gonna die before this even dies. Like, you're cutting yourself short when you really shouldn't. Especially because now these clan castle troops are gonna run out here and they're gonna blow these things up, blow this guy up. Whatever's inside is gonna get blown up. You didn't bring a poison. You just kind of screwed yourself by starting this raid this way. Like, look at that. It just dropped the first one, and now it dies. It drops another one, that one dies. If you would have placed it over here, you'd have gotten so much more out of it. Now, you dropped the freeze, and you dropped the rage. I don't know where the rage is. Let me see, does it? Okay. Rage is right here in the middle, where there's only 1, 2, maybe 3 loons in there, and this guy is looking right in their path. Kind of bad placement considering these guys down here can destroy it and then move into the middle, but that's not anything to worry about. And then he dropped a haste down here. Go watch the video about spells, please. Haste should go before the troops go. They should be placed out here to get the troops into the base a lot faster. The less time they have from here to here, the better, because that air defense here, this air defense won't be shooting at them. The wizard's towers will barely be able to get to them any point in time. Get them into the base faster. Alright, loons are slow. Hastes are good because they speed them up. You don't need rages if you're going haste, and you don't need hastes if you're going rages. You went lightning spell, so honestly, you probably shouldn't have used a rage, just brought extra hastes. Used one down here, right here, and then probably one right here. And that would have been the entire base right there. As long as you pulled the clan castle troops properly, which you didn't. And as long as you used your hounds to tank properly, which you didn't. I think I might need to make a video on how to tank with your hounds, because that sending them in so early is not the way to do it. Now they get in here, they do a lot of work to this inside stuff, and they get cut short because of the sweeper. The E-drag starts pounding away into the clan castle troops right away, but they're also getting hit by the queen. Again, if you destroyed the clan castle troops and the queen like how I described, using your heroes down at the south end to kill the queen along with the clan castle troops, the way that Guan messed up a little bit, you would have gotten the 3-star. You should have gotten the 3-star. There was no reason why you shouldn't have gotten the 3-star. Right? Like, you had nothing in this raid that should have gone bad enough to lose the 3-star capability. Okay? Like, you shouldn't have. Especially because of what's in the clan castle. You could have very easily pulled the clan castle down here just like Guan did. Guan is a Town Hall 9 and new to raid down here. You're a Town Hall 10 and you're pulling over here. You wasted how many loons? 8 or 9? I think you wasted 8 and then gave up. What are you doing? What are you doing? Just look at the base before you raid it. This would have never pulled the clan castle regardless. Even getting to it and destroying it, you'd have to get there, destroy it, and move on. This one's in. This one here is completely inside. All you had to do was drop 3, maybe 4. Maybe. That's a hard maybe. 4 loons right here. They go up. Boom. Easy peasy. You don't have to worry about anything. And then you could have easily followed through with the rest of your raid with 4 more loons and had a lot better time. Also, I mean, it's not going to matter too much with this base in particular, but drop the haste if you're using a rage, or drop the rage for something else, because they don't need to stack and you're going to probably end up misplacing them. It's kind of hard to do both of these in the same raid. It's possible, but it's kind of hard to do and kind of pointless too, because one of the big things that loons lack is speed. You don't need to worry about their damage output, just the speed. Like, all you need is the haste. So, although I use a lot of rages in my raids when I'm using loons, I'm mostly using it for the speed, and hastes do that way better. Okay, these haste spells are actually really important as long as you use them in the right spot. Drop it on this archer tower. It gets in, kills it, moves to the next, kills it, moves to the next, kills it, moves to the next. Very quickly. Loons do a lot of damage, especially in mass, and you do not need the rage damage. You just use it for the speed. That's pretty much the only real reason, because nobody wants to level up their dark because it's dark elixir and you're trying to save it for your heroes. But once you get this up to a higher level like you have, it's honestly about the exact same, and you can cover more distance with it by placing one on this corner, one over on this corner, one over on this corner, and just steamrolling this whole side in the blink of an eye. Okay? But the biggest thing that I had to make this video about was that clan castle pull. 8 loons. Logan, I don't think you understand. 8 loons. That is a quarter of your army. Actually, no. You had 24. It's a third of your army. And you didn't even pull the clan castle. It was still there at the end of the raid to kill you. Okay, that you gotta get the clan castle pulled. Okay, that's gonna do it for this video. Let's go ahead and just play that through while I do this outro. If you liked the video, please leave a like. If you would like to see more of this, subscribe, and if you have any comments, recommendations, leave a comment. Check out our clan, Astrodome. There's a Discord link in the description. It's where most of our conversations happen. You know the whole deal. Anyway, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.